This is Jack. Okay, so now how spiritual meditation and masturbation are feeding the consciousness existence of this world. Okay, so we have the religion orgasm, which is within the churches where the sperm and the egg as the human beings and the priest come together as one, and the child of God is born, and the singing and the praying, and in the churches there's the orgasmic experience. Okay, then we have the meditation orgasmic experience, which I've just explained, where the being connect only in meditation with the guide, which is a system that they've created themselves and which they communicate to, and knowledge and information is shared, and then the serenity and the peace and the whatnot. That's the other orgasmic experience. And then the masturbation, of course, normal human beings who use their hand and masturbate to have their orgasmic experience with themselves. So, in all 3 points, basically, fucking with yourself, literally. And keeping this entire consciousness existence running. Keeping the organism of this world of consciousness alive. Through the organs, of course, that they play in the church. Interesting. Singing, etc., worshipping, praying, and everything of this, of the orgasmic experiences of sex, and within the churches and within establishments, feeding this entire consciousness reality, keeping it moving, keeping it alive, because consciousness moves with energy. If energy does not exist, consciousness does not exist. It is fascinating. So then you, of course, have the meditation people and the masturbation people keeping everything stable, so that everything is able to continuously move within this consciousness existence, and human beings is able to remain enslaved. So why have no human being actually stood up and take on the system head on, straight on? Because why? Oh no, I'm able to run to God and ask forgiveness, and when I do become angry because of this world, I can go and meditate and just make myself be peaceful, and I'm not going to take on the system. I've got me. I've got my meditation. Oh, I've got my masturbation. Oh, I've got my garden. Oh, I've got my spirituality. Relationships of separation. I have to keep that relationship together. Oh, God, please forgive me that I wanted to take you on. I'm in relationship with you. I apologize for deceiving you. I won't take you on. No, I've got me. Or guide, I've got you. Or meditation, I've got you. Or masturbation, I've got you. All manifestations of separation in relationships. That's why human beings have not stood up, have not taken on this system, and are still very much enslaved in this entire consciousness existence, keeping the governments, the money system, the religious system, the educational system, all of the huge global systems as the organs alive through the participation in the orgasmic experience with religion, spirituality, meditation, and masturbation. Keeping everything going. Remaining enslaved within this system. And why is that? Because you don't want to deceive your relationship with that which you are in relationship with in separation. That's why human beings are so scared to actually just stand up. Because they have a relationship that they have to honor with themselves in separation. In all its different facets and forms. Have a look. Spirituality, sexuality, religion, everything is the exact same principle, just in different manifestations. Same thing. Having a relationship with an entity of sorts separate from you, with which you have an orgasmic experience. All in search and seeking for self. Yearning for an experience of self. And look what that beautiful yearning is doing to this world, to existence. So, feeding through the unconscious mind. Remember, masturbation, meditation, spirituality, religion, all 4 facets, and everyone is partaking in that. Sex, relationship of sorts. Every being in this world is in a relationship with something or someone. And within that singular point of separation, each and every single one of us is equal in one in responsibility for what we have allowed in this world, in this consciousness existence. So therefore, no one is innocent. Each and every single one of us is responsible. So therefore, no one can turn their back and say, oh, please, I'm not, oh, I'm God. Or, oh, no, I'm not, look at me. Please, what the hell are you doing to this world to make a difference in any way whatsoever? In actually applying yourself in every moment, directing yourself in every moment, directing those in your world in every moment, not accepting anything less than who anyone else is in this world. No. Child abuse, rape, violence, the entire money system, are you taking that on? Are you doing anything about that in your practical application in every single moment? Are you standing up for this entire world in existence for all as one? I have one question for you. Are you able to stand in infinity in front of this world as it is now, knowing the answer to what is required to be done and to sort this out? Do you have the answer? Does anyone have the answer? Is that maybe because apparently you don't have the answer that you'd rather go, oh no, create a different relationship, a separate relationship with me, satisfy myself here, keep myself busy, because, oh my God, look at this world, I can't do anything, I can't make a difference, so I'd rather remain enslaved and feed the system because I'm able to survive here. It takes care of me, it supports me in this and of this world. You won't give up that relationship? No, of course not. This relationship is supporting me. It is. I feel safe. I am protected. I've got money. I'm able to survive. Leave me at that. But even in that statement, what are you supporting? This existence. And what is it that's holding you there? Fear of death. Fear of death. Fear of death is the one thing that's holding all beings' relationships together. As long as I can go to heaven or ascend to higher planes or a higher dimensional, God knows, density, existence, or whatever the hell you call it, then I'm fine, you know? At least I know I'm protected, I'm safe, so I'll keep that relationship going. It's all about relationships, people searching and seeking for themselves. Look at what we've created here in this world and existence. Not realizing that, fuck, maybe I'm here actually already. No. Everyone's always going out there somewhere, creating separate relationship entities. Every single human being has that, in some form, some manifestation. Just not wanting to give up that relationship because what if? You know, what if I'm wrong? What if I die? What if I lose everything? Interesting fears. Okay, Mrs. Jack, thank you very much.